airline fees. Well, it turns out that some of you aren't fed up enough. Some of you are actually pushing for more fees, not for checked bags, but 1 out of 3 of you would happily pay extra to make sure yours is the first bag in baggage claim. About the same number of flyers who would happily pay more to make sure that that guy in front of them doesn't recline his seat anymore. Travel writer Mark Murphy on the survey that could have airlines salivating. He goes, Mark, you argue it's given the airlines all sorts of ideas, right?
It does. I mean, they're telling you what they're willing to pay for. So why not charge? You're the airline. I would go ahead and charge at, I mean, let's think about some ridiculous stuff like who gets to put their arm on the armrest? Could that be one of the fees? Because you got to share that armrest. I'm going to pay
but then
so
what
I can
if you
control
don't? Are you penalized if you don't?
If you don't
know,
pay,
all of a
you
sudden
don't have
this
access.
can get out of control, and the dude next to you puts his arm on your armrest.
I own that armrest.
Is he charged? It's your armrest.
It's my armrest. I paid for it. We're getting a little ridiculous because they're not charging yet.
Well, here's what's not ridiculous, and you've educated me on this in the past. These guys, the airlines, make billions of dollars over these fees.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, just baggage claim, check baggage fees were about $3.5 billion last year. And that's the thing that irks people the most, the checked bags. Because you used to get that for free as part of flying on the plane. Now you get stuck with it. Now, if you're a higher level flyer, you get the free pass, upwards of 3 bags to check. So they reward the top travelers that spend the money. The guy who goes onesie twosie throughout the year, he's paying through the nose on all these fees.
Well, I've told you, Morgan, you'd ignore me. The best bet is to fly commando, but whatever. Here's what worries me, though, that you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. You take luggage on the plane, you take it, you check into the plane. You're going to be paying fees. It is rare that you can avoid one type of fee, right?
Yeah, you're going to get stuck somewhere. And some fees you want to pay for. So, for instance, if I want more comfort on a long-haul flight, I'm willing to pay for that extra comfort. So think about the airlines.
What to you is comfort? And I would
like where I don't bang my knees into the guy in front of me, and if he basically comes back, I need knee surgery, right?
Yeah, but let's talk about if people had their druthers and they could make sure that the person in front of them doesn't recline his seat. If he does,
a third of them would pay that. And then what they've done.
I know, but that requires the guy in front of you to know that.
They lock the seats. They lock the seats up. You can't.
So he's like struggling.
Yeah, what's going on?
Damn, what's going on?
Exactly. So yeah, you're stuck. You're not going to be able to get away with that.
All right. But you know, why can't they just have simple pricing? You know, is it because that's the hook that gets you in, that $99 fare, that $149 fare?
Here's what happened. With the internet, prices are everywhere. Comparison shopping, you look at the Orbitz matrix, and you see the cheapest price comes up first, right? Might be a connection time of 27 hours, but it's still the cheapest fare. So they want to leave with the cheapest fare. So what they did was, because it's all transparent pricing, they basically tacked on all of the fees, which are all the profits, in the back end. They said, listen, if you want it, pay for it. But most customers, only 10% of the customers in that survey are loyal to a single airline. 90%, it's all about the price. So you can basically choose that cheapest price. That's what you want.
Right. Get
jammed in there, suck it up for 2 or 3 hours, get off the plane, and deal. If you bring your bag on, for the most part, they're not charging for that overhead space yet.
Right.
So,
given time.
What
about the airlines? I didn't talk to you when this happened a few weeks ago, when the airlines are saying, you know, we're going to start charging or granting you those frequent flyer miles for the miles you took, not the trip you took. You know.
Yeah, it used to be miles. Now it's the price of the ticket. So I hate this as a business owner because I own a media company, and I hate it because now it incentivizes my travelers to wait and pay more, whereas in the past, didn't matter. They would
so if you went to New York to Los Angeles, it would be a big thing, but now it's how much you're paying for that.
It's all about the price. So if you get a cheap ticket and you save the company money, you get taken on the miles.
Well, I'm just still thinking of that dude in the seat in front of me.
I'm still worried about the whole commando thing.
Yeah. Oh, come on. I can help you. I mean, you're the expert, but I play one on TV. All right, Mark Murphy, thank you very much.